Here are the best TV series of 2025 you need to watch. From epic sci-fi battles to dark conspiracies and brutal survival stories, these shows are defining the year. Stick around, some of these will completely surprise you. We begin with the war between land and sea, a high-stakes sci-fi drama set in a future where Earth's oceans are no longer silent. As humanity expands deeper beneath the waves, a powerful underwater civilization rises to fight back. When a fearsome ancient species emerges from the sea, the balance of the world begins to collapse. As tensions escalate, UNIT, led by Kate Lethbridge-Stewart, calls for peace negotiations. Barclay, a low-level UNIT staff member, lives an ordinary life until it is shattered by terror. He is chosen as humanity's unlikely ambassador for negotiations by the leader of the sea creatures, Salt. However, the talks quickly turn into an international crisis, forcing Barclay and his team into a terrifying descent into the hidden world of Homo Aqua. The negotiations collapse when Salt is betrayed by humans, as one of Barclay's team members is secretly carrying an explosive. Fortunately, Salt manages to save Barclay. Back on land, Barclay and Salt go on the run through a city scarred by chaos. UNIT reels from disaster, alliances crumble, and survival hangs by a thread. With tide threatening the land, Gunsberg advancing his ruthless agenda, and the severance plans demanding blood, the war between land and sea reaches its breaking point, where the fate of humanity will be decided. Next up is The Last Frontier, a gritty survival drama centered on Frank Remnick, a U.S. Marshal stationed in remote Alaska. His quiet jurisdiction is thrown into chaos when a plane transporting violent prisoners crashes near Fairbanks, releasing dangerous inmates into the frozen wilderness. As Remnick races to contain the threat, he begins to suspect the crash was no accident, uncovering a larger conspiracy involving CIA Black Ops operations and a rogue agent named Havelock who was secretly on board. The crisis places enormous strain on Remnick's marriage and family life as his hidden past collides with the escalating danger. His wife, Sarah, is drawn into the conflict and becomes a target herself. Set against the brutal, snow-covered Alaskan landscape, the series delivers intense action sequences where the harsh environment is as deadly as the enemies Remnick faces. Moving forward, we enter the shadows with Talamasca, The Secret Order, a dark supernatural thriller that pulls back the curtain on a hidden organization that has secretly monitored witches, vampires, and immoral beings for centuries. The series follows Guy Anatole, a young law graduate with mind-reading abilities, who is recruited by the enigmatic Helen into the secretive Talamasca. Assigned to go undercover, Guy is sent to uncover a mole within the London Mother House, the central hub of Talamasca operations. As he digs deeper, he discovers that his supposedly dead mother is still alive and that his own past is deeply entwined with the organization. This revelation fuels his decision to fully commit to the mission, even as the danger intensifies. Blending themes of betrayal, hidden identities, and the heavy cost of secrets, the series follows a protagonist searching for his place in a world far stranger and darker than he ever imagined. If you love mystery, occult lore, and slow-burn tension, Talamasca, The Secret Order, plunges into a world best left unseen. Then comes a bold reimagining of a legendary hero and Robin Hood. This version strips away the fairy tale gloss to deliver a grounded, darker take on the classic outlaw. Under the rule of Prince John, fledgling hero Robin Hood is forced to relinquish his lands after defeating the Sheriff of Nottingham in an archery tournament. Branded an outlaw, Robin gathers a band of like-minded rebels to rise up against the crushing taxes imposed on the people.
As the conflict deepens, Robin attempts to help free King Richard from captivity by contributing to his ransom, but Prince John stands in his way, using Maid Marian as leverage by holding her hostage. Set in a brutal medieval world ruled by corruption and cruelty, Robin emerges not as a myth, but as a man shaped by injustice, loss, and rebellion. Alongside a band of unlikely allies, he challenges a system designed to crush the powerless. With intense action, political intrigue, and emotional depth, this reimagining breathes new life into an enduring legend.
And finally, we close with Black Rabbit. The series centers on two brothers who discover just how far family loyalty and the pursuit of success can push them to the edge. Jake Friedkin is the charismatic owner of the Black Rabbit, a restaurant and VIP lounge on the verge of becoming the hottest spot in New York.
But when his brother, Vince, unexpectedly returns to the business, trouble soon follows, reopening old wounds and inviting new dangers that threaten to destroy everything they have built.
A propulsive thriller and intense character study, Black Rabbit explores how the unbreakable bond between two brothers can ultimately fracture their world and everything caught in its orbit.